It was a beautiful day. The sky was a clear, brilliant blue with not a single cloud in sight. The air was fresh and crisp, carrying the sweet scent of blooming flowers. It was the kind of day that made you want to be outside, soaking up the sunshine and enjoying the wonders of nature. The sun was shining bright, casting a warm, golden glow over everything it touched. The birds were singing melodious tunes, their cheerful chirps creating a symphony that filled the air. It was as if the entire world had come alive, celebrating the beauty of this perfect day. It was a perfect day for an adventure. Children were buzzing with excitement, their laughter echoing through the park. They were ready to explore, to discover new places, and to create memories that would last a lifetime. The energy was contagious, and everyone could feel the thrill of the adventure that awaited them. There was a big park with green grass and tall trees. The grass was a vibrant green, soft and inviting, perfect for running, playing, or simply lying down and watching the clouds drift by. The tall trees stood like guardians, their leaves rustling gently in the breeze, providing shade and a sense of tranquility. And beside the park was a big mountain. The mountain loomed majestically in the background, its peaks reaching towards the sky. It was a place of mystery and wonder, with its rugged terrain and hidden secrets waiting to be discovered. The mountain added a sense of adventure and excitement to the already enchanting park. The park had a playground with swings and slides. The playground was a hub of activity, with children swinging high into the air, their faces lit up with joy. The slides were a favorite, with kids racing down them, their laughter ringing out as they reached the bottom. It was a place where imaginations ran wild, and every moment was filled with fun and excitement. The mountain had hiking trails and hidden caves. The trails wound their way up the mountain, offering breathtaking views and a sense of adventure with every step. The hidden caves were a source of intrigue, their dark entrances beckoning explorers to come and uncover their secrets. It was a place where stories of bravery and discovery were born. It was going to be an epic adventure. The children set off, their hearts full of excitement and their minds filled with possibilities. They ran towards the mountain, ready to conquer its trails and explore its caves. They knew that this day would be one they would never forget, a day of adventure, discovery, and endless fun. A group of friends gathered near the park. They were excited to play and explore. They couldn't wait to have fun. Each one had a backpack filled with goodies. They had their hiking shoes on. They were ready for anything. First they ran to the playground. The swings flew high in the air. Whee, the slides were fast and bumpy. Whee, they climbed the monkey bars. They crawled through tunnels. They laughed and shouted with glee. The park was so much fun. After the park, it was time to hike the mountain. The trail was steep and rocky, but the friends helped each other climb. They followed the winding path. They listened to the sounds of nature. The mountain was their playground now. Section 5. Discovering Nature's Secrets. As they hiked, they saw many amazing things. They found colorful wildflowers. They spotted a deer hiding in the trees. They even heard the chirp of a rare bird. The mountain was full of surprises. They felt like real explorers. Section 6. A Mountaintop Picnic. Finally, after a long and adventurous hike, they reached the top of the mountain. The journey had been challenging, with steep paths and rocky terrain. But the kids were determined. They had been planning this picnic for weeks, and nothing was going to stop them. The view from the summit was absolutely breathtaking. From their vantage point, they could see the whole town below. The houses looked like tiny dots, and the streets like thin lines weaving through the landscape. The town seemed so peaceful from up there, almost like a miniature model. They could even spot their school and the park where they often played. They spread out their blankets and had a picnic lunch. They had packed all their favorite foods. They ate sandwiches filled with fresh vegetables and cheese. They munched on juicy apples and sweet strawberries. They even had a variety of cookies, from chocolate chip to oatmeal raisin. The kids laughed and shared stories as they enjoyed their meal. It was the tastiest picnic ever. The fresh mountain air seemed to make everything taste even better. They felt a sense of accomplishment and joy, having made it to the top and now enjoying this special moment together. The kids played games, took photos, and made memories that would last a lifetime. The Mountaintop Picnic was a perfect blend of adventure, friendship, and delicious food. Section 7. Racing down the mountain. After lunch, it was time to go down. They ran and jumped down the trail. They rolled down grassy hills. They laughed until their bellies hurt. Going down was just as fun as going up. Section 8. Tired but happy. As the sun began to set, they reached the bottom of the mountain. The sky was painted in hues of orange, pink, and purple, creating a breathtaking backdrop for the end of their journey. The air was cool and crisp, a gentle breeze rustling the leaves of the trees around them. It was a perfect evening, the kind that makes you feel alive and grateful for the beauty of nature. They were tired from their adventure. Their legs ached from the long hike, and their eyes were heavy with the need for sleep. Each step they took felt like a monumental effort, but there was a sense of accomplishment that kept them going. They had pushed their limits, tested their endurance, and come out stronger on the other side. The fatigue they felt was a badge of honor, a testament to their determination and resilience. But they were also very happy. Their faces were lit up with smiles, their eyes sparkling with the joy of having completed something truly special. They laughed and joked with each other, sharing stories of the day's events and reliving the highlights of their adventure. The happiness they felt was pure and unfiltered, a reminder of the simple pleasures in life that often get overlooked in the hustle and bustle of everyday routines. They had played in the park. The swings had carried them high into the air, making them feel like they could touch the sky. The slides had given them a rush of excitement as they zoomed down, their laughter echoing through the park. They had played tag, hide and seek, and other games that brought out their competitive spirit and camaraderie. The park had been a playground of endless fun and adventure, a place where they could let their imaginations run wild and be carefree. They had climbed a mountain. The journey to the top had been challenging, with steep inclines and rocky paths that tested their strength and perseverance. But with each other's support and encouragement, they had made it to the summit. The view from the top was nothing short of spectacular, a panoramic vista that stretched as far as the eye could see. They felt on top of the world, both literally and figuratively, as they stood there, taking in the beauty of the landscape below. They had made memories to last a lifetime. The bonds they had formed, the challenges they had overcome, and the moments of pure joy they had experienced would stay with them forever. They hugged each other tightly, high-fived, and promised to go on more adventures together in the future. These memories were not just about the places they had been or the things they had done, but about the friendships that had grown stronger and the sense of accomplishment that came from pushing their limits and achieving their goals. It was a day they would always look back on with fondness and pride, a day that reminded them of the power of teamwork, perseverance, and the joy of shared experiences. As the night fell, they gathered around a campfire, roasting marshmallows and sharing stories. The warmth of the fire and the soft glow of the flames created a cozy and inviting atmosphere. They talked about their favorite parts of the day, the funny moments, and the challenges they had faced. The crackling of the fire and the sweet taste of the marshmallows added to the magic of the evening. It was the perfect end to a perfect day, a time to relax, reflect, and enjoy each other's company. Later they lay on their backs looking up at the starry sky. The stars twinkled brightly, and they pointed out constellations, making up stories about the shapes they saw. The vastness of the universe made them feel small, but also connected to something much bigger than themselves. It was a moment of awe and wonder, a reminder of the beauty and mystery of the world around them. Eventually, they settled into their sleeping bags, the events of the day replaying in their minds. They fell asleep with content expressions, knowing that they had made the most of their adventure. The tiredness they felt was a good kind of tired, the kind that comes from a day well spent. They dreamed of new adventures and the memories they would create together in the future. The next morning they woke up to the first light of dawn, feeling refreshed and ready for a new day. The sunrise over the mountain was a beautiful sight, a promise of new beginnings and more adventures to come. They stretched and yawned, sharing smiles and looking forward to the day ahead. The adventure had come to an end, but the memories and the bonds they had formed would last a lifetime. They were tired but happy, and ready to take on whatever came next. Section 9, Memories to Treasure. As they walked home, they talked about their favorite parts of the day. They couldn't wait to tell their families all about it. It was a day filled with adventure, laughter, and friendship. It was a day they would never forget.